Welcome to RBL Weekly, week 19. I am Scott Hall, the vice president of the New York chapter, and I'm here with the man himself, Dan Wickes, the president of New York. Dan.
What's up?
And the other man himself, Nasty Nate Welch.
How y'all doing, bro? Appreciate y'all having me.
We're back in New York, dude. How do you like it? It's your first time here.
I love it out here, bro. Y'all got some good shit out here. I enjoy the hell out of it. They got some good food, nice chicks.
Nice chicks.
No, the people
I
is
love
cool,
that,
bro.
dude.
No,
Where are you
yeah.
from? We haven't met. Where are you from?
I'm
Where's
from
your
New
accent
Orleans.
from?
I'm from New Orleans.
Okay, that makes
Yeah.
a lot of sense.
Yeah, I ain't from Burbank.
No shit. Yeah. Damn, dude. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no, I love it out here, man. I've been wanting to come out here for a long time. Y'all got some great shit. I'm friends with a bunch of the guys out here. I've never met y'all until today, but I seen y'all stuff online.
Yeah,
Y'all
that's
funny
sick,
shit,
man.
so it's cool as fuck to be out here.
Yeah, we're at Grove 34 in Astoria, Queens, where we shoot our show. All of us live upstairs as well. So Nate was literally right above the club right before we shot this pod.
You know, the ringer.
Yeah, and you're getting ready to do the Cellar show.
Yep.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm really excited. Everybody was saying that like the Cellar is such a dope spot, and I'm excited to go see what it's like, and you know, doing the thing I like to do, which is call people fat, stupid, and gay.
Are you nervous at all?
No,
I guess you've done the Mothership. You did London. You did.
Yeah,
you did
but
Netflix.
you get nervous before all of them. You know,
Of course.
I ain't gonna lie, but like you always get a little bit nervous. The roast nerves are different than like a regular show nerves. You know?
In what way? Like just because someone's gonna be like attacking you?
No, not on that part. It's just more like it feels like it's a fucking fight in the arena. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Versus like when you're doing stand up, it's you.
Yeah,
But like
yeah,
it's up there, and it's like you got to make sure you got these fucking jokes you wrote for this one time and all this other shit. But
Yeah.
I love it. But the chicken battling is real nice. I was nervous about it until I met her. But once I met her, she was really cool. I was like, all right, we're good.
You were nervous because you didn't want to insult her.
I didn't want to
without
hurt.
meeting.
Yeah. I want to make sure we know this is for fun.
Yeah, the jokes you were just telling.
Because
us are really, really funny.
when the bell rings, gloves is off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as soon as the gloves come back on as soon as the bell's over.
Hell yeah. dude.
Yeah. You sure you don't want to say anything more aggressive that might be regrettable if this doesn't go well?
No, I think go ahead, baby. Do your best. I'll do mine, and whatever happens, happens.
Where is she from? Where she's
Chicago.
Chicago?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out Tori Ward.
You should probably win this.
We'll find out.
We got to take shots.
Yeah. How you feel about the scenes? What are some of your favorite scenes in the league?
Dude, New York. Like Andrew Manning is my fucking nemesis. He's my friend, but he beat me twice last year at the Mothership in London, the two coolest shows. I'm like, you fucking bastard.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to watch him and Ryan tonight.
Yeah. Andrew's a killer.
He's the best, dude. He's
Yeah.
awesome. But I love New York. I love watching them. I love like American-wise, I also like Austin and the Bay. And Chicago's full of fucking killers. Everybody except Atlanta, pretty much, is great.
What do you think some of the major differences are? I asked JP the same thing, but
You know, I think that every city's got its own flavor, and I think they have. I love that everybody can lean into their own styles, like individually as a comic, and then you could kind of feel like a group kind of thing starts to pick up on a lot of it, and it's like, I don't know. I think y'all have so much depth and so many people, but y'all all are just still like got the same kind of like bow, like cutthroat.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
New York's a little bit more about writing. I think it's a little
it's
bit
a lot more. I think it's more about writing and less about like. You don't see as many people over here doing songs and the shit in the middle of their damn jokes.
That's a super LA thing to do. We have been trying to book a guitar battle though for the longest time, but our friend just
A what?
a guitar like two.
See,
guitar
that's something
comics.
different, but I'm talking about just a regular motherfucker up there. If Dan Wickes goes up there and starts singing fucking Oops, I Did It Again or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like
I literally edited an episode that's dropping today where someone did they made them hum Ignition, and they did a shitty version over top of it. It went how you think it would go.
Yeah.
It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth the squeeze.
no, exactly. And I've seen it happen, but you know, I think they got a little bit of everything going on here, and I love to see the diversity of it.
That's sick, dude.
You can pick up on different stuff. One of my favorite things the Chicago people do that I've been picking up on is whenever they do their rebuttals, they're like, "Oh, can't take that coming from blah blah blah," and I'm like, I like how they use the "can't take that." It's like little stuff like that. I'm like, I see they all do that, and I'm like, that's pretty fun.
It is fun when someone has like a new
Spin on something.
kind of like format, like Janna Joda. I mean, I'm sure this has been done before, but Janna Joda did a thing to Lucas Arnold one time where he read this like big elaborate like breakdown of what Lucas is and how he does content, and it's just like content is like not real, like it's nothing, it's just content. but then it just ended with him being like, "You're gay,"
Yeah.
and it was just big build up for this like really generic insult, and it just crushed.
Janna Joda.
Yeah,
That was one of my favorite people to watch do this shit. When he took that boy's soul from Austin, Texas, I was like, dude, this is Shang Tsung.
John's a beast.
So fun, so funny too. He's such a nice guy,
Yeah.
and it's so funny because he just
Yeah, him and
becomes the
Adrian.
fucking the heel,
Yeah,
and
Fun.
he's so good at
Yeah.
it.
Funny thing about that battle, the one in Austin, the guy who lost that battle, apparently, before it aired, he told one of his friends from the scene that I don't know if I'm gonna keep battling. I've just I've done everything. I've been in New York. I did the mothership. I'm just not really sure what else there is for me to get out of battling. And then that battle aired, and his friends were like, "Oh, okay, I get it."
Yeah, yeah. Kind of hard to get anything else out of it if you got your fucking soul snatched by a fucking dude from New York.
that is the thing about roast battling too. With people who don't understand, it's like it's one thing to show your friends like a set where you like didn't do well. It's another thing to have someone like you like mess up a joke and someone points it out and is like, "Yeah, you retard."
Yeah.
you're like, "Ah, fuck." Like,
Yeah, you got the shit kicked out of you, player. I get why you didn't post a clip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I get why you didn't collab on the video or whatever.
Yeah.
It's super dehumanizing. I wonder. Let me ask you this too. We'll get started with the battle shortly, but I wonder when we first started or when I first started. I mean, Dan's been doing roasted for a while. I kind of moved up here during the pandemic. Roast battling didn't really have. It had like people didn't really respect it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that was a New York thing.
Oh no, that was definitely everywhere.
Really?
That's when I got into it. I feel like some people do.
People were like, "Oh, if you're not good at
not everybody
stand-up."
disrespects it, but when I got into it, it was like, oh, you fucking roast battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's that gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Like for your career, like what
Yeah.
does it prove? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got one of my jokes on each of the roasts on Netflix last year.
Yeah.
I ain't get no credit, but it's on there. You know, I got to go to fucking. I'm
Resume.
here right now.
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
been to New York. I've been there. I got to go to Austin because of that. San Francisco because of that. London because of that.
People talk shit, but it's like all three of us done the mothership. You're gonna do the cellar tonight, and it's like I would
And
never have been
when
on
I
those
leave
stages.
when I leave New York on Tuesday, I'm going to Spain. I'm battling James Regal
Oh,
in
nice,
Barcelona.
Sick, so it's taking you all over the world.
Yeah.
What more
So-
can you ask for?
So put some respect on my game.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Plus, it's fun calling people fat, stupid, and gay.
Yes.
In clever ways.
Yeah.
We all do that. If you don't do that already with your friends and shit, what the fuck?
I
And
was
this is
just
the
gonna
same
ask.
thing, but like on a bigger scale.
I was just gonna, because one of the reasons me and him get along is like we just talk shit.
Just clown. Yeah.
we talk shit to each other nonstop. Like it's all every conversation is just us insulting each other
Yeah.
mostly. Yeah, but I don't think it suits some people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you met everybody last night. Can I tell you a story
Sure.
about one of the battlers?
Yeah, sure. And then let's get
Me
into
and
these
Dan
battles. 'cause
talked about. Should I tell it?
Wait, which one? This could be so many things.
The candy bar.
Yes.
Is it all right? How long is it? Let's do it.
No, it's real quick, but I wanted you to guess which one of the battlers did this.
Okay.
We have a battler that you know that is in the scene. And long story short, they were there. I in the club, co-owner with Rob, but we were having a conversation, right? And we were talking. And then they walked by to go into the green room and just grabbed a candy bar off the, and this has happened multiple times. Just grabbed the candy bar and just walked away.
Mm-hmm.
It's not in the green room. We have stuff in the green room to take.
Mm-hmm. But that's like for sale.
Yes.
That's like a concession stand.
Yeah. Same
just-
thing. He's done this with like
Yeah.
edibles. He's done this with like drinks. Just doesn't ask. Just grabs stuff and like goes into the. We might cut this. I don't know. Now I feel
no,
bad.
we're not cutting it. This is staying. This
But
is
we're gonna-
cutting.
Does he
this
look
is staying.
like
It's getting clipped.
Does he look like my cousin?
Nope.
Oh.
No.
I don't know. I have no clue. Who is it?
I guess the eventuality, like the end of this, I guess I didn't think about. Did we say? I could beep it.
What'd you do? You found him in the backyard?
It was a
Fucking-
girl.
Oh.
It was hot girl shit.
Oh.
I just want to know how you feel about.
Oh,
that
real hot girl shit?
interaction.
Entitlement?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, I live in L.A.
Oh, so you know this is nothing. This is
I
just something
hate
used to-
I worked the door at a comedy club in L.A., bro.
Yeah.
I hate the entitlement. I'm like, bitches, ask.
Yeah.
You want the fucking Snickers? I'll give you the Snickers, baby. But
Well, that was how I
like,
felt.
but
I
don't
was
just
like,
take it like I ain't looking.
Yes, exactly. It was right in front of me, which was.
You think you earned this fucking Snickers? You deserve it because you look good, bitch. Get the fuck out of my face.
Oh, I love that. That's all I wanted.
And just so we know it's not just a gendered thing, there is another person you were hanging out with last night who's a man who will just take White Claws out of the fridge.
Yeah, well, that's a much more.
That sounds like a
fundamental
gay
issue.
thing. I'm gonna go with Eric. No.
Dude, I do a thing where I'll give him one out of the fridge. Like when he comes down, I'll be like, "Here you go, here's a drink," and I'll be like, "Nice." And then like I'll know he got another one himself, so I'll go to give him another one. And they'll be like, oh, no, it's full. And it's like, oh, it's weird. Your drink's
Oh,
always
it's weird.
full.
The watermelon one's full. I gave you peach.
If this makes him, he's going to hate this, dude. We love Eric very, very much. He's one of
We
our
just
best
know he
friends.
loves stuff they don't have to pay for.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into this fucking battle.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so the first battle is Joshua Lampley and Femi. This is a New York battle. Femi traveled up from Chicago, so came in 7th. Puts us at 77.5 points, and Chicago picked up 1.5, which puts them a half point behind the Bay Area for the wild card spot.
Joshua eats so much pussy. He goes to the dentist for a pap smear.
Femi's from Nigeria, so he eats the other kind of Femi, actually, he lives in Chicago, but he ran here in record time.
Guys, it's the crack. It gives you superpowers. I love listening to Joshua's podcast. Yeah, that is where I learned how to make a pipe bomb with baby formula.
Sorry. Sorry to flex on you, Femi. That's it.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm about to pull a gun.
Fuck it.
Joshua, please, can you wear this?
Yeah, no problem. Let me find the bottom here.
I really hope so.
Oh, my head might be too big. Let me try. There we go.
Perfect. And this.
Oh, there's a beard too?
Yep. Yeah, Joshua looks like Jesus. If Jesus turned water into Percocets.
Femi got bullied in high school for being the fattest kid in his class. But now he gets bullied for wearing polos in the gym sauna.
And I liked it. It made me calm. Oh, hold on. For this roast. Please, can you wear this?
Yeah.
As you can see, it is a makeshift clan hood.
Yeah. Do I do it? I don't think I should.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
What if I just cover my face with it? How's that? I'll look through the holes.
Yeah, Joshua looks like my favorite superhero. Clan man. I feel very, very bad right now.
You just ruined my career for that. God damn.
Great comeback.
Yeah.
God damn. This is true. Femi used to work at Family Dollar, which is crazy because that's how much it cost a day to feed his.
Joshua is a pioneer. Yeah, he's the first guy to ever get Me Too'd by Lady Liberty. Yep.
Femi actually served in the Nigerian Air Force, which I think means he jumped out a tree once. That's it.
So I guess the first question, was the KKK hood worth it?
I mean, it's funny that it happened with that little payoff. So in that sense,
Yeah, I was entertained.
I thought it was a funny fucking idea and stuff. I think Josh handled it great.
Yes.
Like he played along with it at the same time, didn't fucking have to do it. You know what I'm saying? And he had a good fucking comeback on it. Like, since it ruined my career for that. Like,
Yeah.
like, I was like, okay, you're gonna do all that, cool, but the joke got a hit.
Yeah.
And it's like, maybe it's funny that it didn't hit, and it was more about just giving him the paper. I don't know.
I think it was entertaining, but not for Femi. Not good for Femi.
yeah.
I think especially after the Jesus thing, that didn't really hit.
That was a funny, I guess, idea of like, he doesn't look like this, but I have this joke. So can you just wear this? Can you wear this?
Yeah.
Like, that's funny. And he played along, you know, he yes saying.
Yeah, I will say that about Josh. He does get a lot of people that like have given him like props, and he doesn't flinch at all ever. He always gives everyone and just goes, "All right, do what you're gonna do," and it almost never has like paid off in a way that has been good for the person that made him do it.
Yeah,
always been entertaining for the show. But.
Yeah, that was a very fun battle, dude. Like Josh, I've only seen him like once, I think, before, and that time he battled Andrew. I saw that one, that was great. But he just fucking
gotten amazing.
He was crushing right there.
He's very
Femi was great too, but Josh impressed the fuck out of me.
And well, the writing obviously isn't as strong, but Femi's the same way in the sense that he just goes up there like and lets you just take a beat him real hard.
Plays around, playful with that.
Yeah.
And they looked like a bootleg Sean Strickland versus Israel Adesanya.
Now we're talking. Yeah, that's so funny.
Fun little behind the scenes. Femi got here a little late, barely, but just because he was coming from another show, he comes up to me in the green room. It is so good to meet you, and then he goes like, I go, hey man, what's up? How was your show? He goes, I bombed.
Hey, I love that, bro.
Yeah, right after
do it with a smile.
Yeah, right after the clan hood thing, he literally just goes, I feel very bad right now.
Yeah,
he got a huge pop. I do. My favorite thing is that his first joke, like a black guy, is to be like, I can't believe this guy eats pussy.
Yeah.
Oh man, great though.
So fun. That's a great battle.
Yeah, great. I don't like coming in seventh, but that's fine. We picked up a point. Chicago picked up half a point. The next battle is Austin. Both these guys are making their second appearance on the RBL podcast. So it is John Heft versus Heft. John Heft versus Jimmy Moynihan.
Jimmy looks like every time he goes to the gym, he does 10 reps of, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Not true. Not true. I don't go to the gym. I do that shit outside.
That was creepier. That was way scarier.
I didn't say it was less creepy. Okay. John is actually dating a woman who lives in Germany, which is perfect for him because John's always the most attractive when a woman's standing 5,000 miles away. John says the way he keeps the relationship fresh is on his end, he sends her flowers every week, and then on her end, she fucks a bunch of guys John doesn't know about.
Bro, I know about that shit. It's fire. Hashtag cut gang, I guess. I don't know. All right. That was a pretty bad rebuttal. That doesn't make me look good.
No, it
cool.
was good. I liked it. Fuck that. I know.
The villain tonight, dude. Jimmy looks like what people think is inside a mascot costume.
I did not come here to get made fun of. Yeah, I know. John told me that when he was in high school, he used to try to hang out with the stoners, but they kicked him out of the friend group because he kept chewing on the hacky sacks. It's my favorite one, by the way. My favorite.
Guilty. Guilty as charged. Fun fact, guys. Jimmy used to go on Grindr to get good deals on coke. True fact, yeah.
True.
The deal was you let him suck your dick, and then he gives you cocaine. It's a pretty good deal. A pretty fucking deal.
That was my rock bottom. My rock bottom was getting my dick sucked. Okay. John went to college for theater. Some of his notable roles include Pudgy number 2, a weird odd-shaped blinky guy number 7, and Sloth from Goonies the Musical. Come on, guys. You have no idea how bad I want to toss you a Baby Ruth.
Bro, I don't know what y'all on about. I'm hot as fuck, bro.
You
I
are
don't know.
hot.
I'm fucking stunning, dude. All right, let's see this one. Jimmy looks weird as fuck. I'm gonna tell my kids Jimmy's what happens if you stretch too much.
John in college, he used to be a lifeguard, but he got fired because whenever a woman needed mouth to mouth, he'd always wait for her to make the first move.
Respectful ass gentleman, man. What do you want?
I don't want to be too
What do you want?
floored.
I'm respectful as hell.
Thank you.
Fun little fact about Jimmy. Jimmy likes to fuck kids. No. It's not because he's a pedophile. It's just because their dicks are the only things that can fit in his tiny little mouth. Why you doing that, dog? Sick bastard, bro.
So this is interesting. John used to be a door-to-door salesman, which is a perfect job for him because he had to knock on those doors anyway to let them know he was a pedophile.
Oh! Back to back.
So that's 2 points for Austin, puts them at 40.5. Nate, you were shaking your head during that. What do you know?
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, I thought that was actually pretty good. I liked both, Jimmy, I guess, is the dude with this plaid.
skinny guy,
he
yeah.
was funny. Yeah, I liked his jokes weren't as good, but his personality was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the opposite is true of the other guy. Like his jokes were actually some of his jokes were actually pretty good, like the mascot shit and one of the ones after that. But his personality sucked. Sorry, brother. How the hell was that above the thing we just saw?
Yeah.
Talk your shit.
Josh's performance was way better. Femi was good, but their entertainment was more to me. That
Oh,
guy,
I love
he
that.
got I mean, that guy was doing a shitty Shane Gillis impression. And maybe that's Austin in a nutshell,
Yeah.
but like,
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I thought he has actually some pretty good stuff, but be yourself, motherfucker. And if that's you, do better.
Yeah. In fairness, I don't know how much that was an impression, how much that was his face.
I don't know. I didn't even see his face. I just heard his mannerisms.
Yeah.
What's up, bruh? Fucking bruh. Yeah.
yeah, everyone is a little Shaney
Yeah.
in Austin now.
Yeah. So fun story. I had
Yeah.
I used to run a bar show at Mike Eden was on it one day, and he got in there late. Some dude was on stage. He was doing like basically the Shane Gillis titty in the mouth bit, like almost word for word. And Mike was like, "Oh, okay, this is nice. They're stealing from Shane in New York also. It's not just an Austin thing." And then the guy says, "So I'm in from Austin." Mike is like, "No."
Yeah, that's what you get, dude.
Yeah.
So funny.
I thought they had great chemistry. Now I know
Yeah.
that the mothership, it's like that's such a hot room.
Yeah,
like,
no,
they
Yeah.
just worked
no, I'm
really
not
hard.
shitting on the guys.
Yeah.
They did a great job.
I thought John Heft started so strong, so creative. I was like loving it. Then he did have the when he just called him a pedophile, like, all right,
Yeah.
that's a mothership
all right.
bop. Yeah.
Yeah, being like, oh, he fucks kids, and then not really having a follow up. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
I really one of the things I dislike the most is when you it's just like every man's a pedophile and every girl is a whore.
Yeah.
It's like enough, dude. Like it'd be creative about it. But the mascot joke I love.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I feel like they do know each other.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
fun. Yeah, they were fun. I wasn't shitting on the guy. I was just more like,
whatever.
he may be nervous or whatever, but just doing a lot of like the, oh yeah, bruh. Oh, what's up, bruh? Oh, fucking,
Yeah.
I'm awesome, dude. I'm good looking, bruh. Like that shit. Come on, player.
For
you don't
sure.
need all that.
Yeah.
Well, I like that. I do think that maybe that's why he got ranked a little bit. Well, the mothership's also. It's just such a.
Yeah,
hot
we're
room.
also
All the
talking
shows are
about
great.
one rank. This might have been like half a point in separate. There was a ranking. Someone submitted their rankings after Josh sent me the things originally. Hey, we got one more ranking. It just switched the last two. So that's like how close this stuff
yeah.
was.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it was great though, man. It was awesome. I haven't seen either of those guys before, so it was nice to see them. They did great. And
Yeah.
I'd love to see them again soon.
Yeah, I saw this one in person. That was definitely the best battle on this. This was the early show. This was definitely the best one on
nice.
that.
Hell
Yeah.
Well, good shit to the Jimmy and Johnny or whatever their names was. That was it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. Well, number 5 is Cleveland. Yeah, don't leave me. Number 5 is Cleveland. It looks like both these guys are making their first appearance on the RBL. I think it's actually the first battle too. This happened the last time we did the pod, where it was two people who had never battled before and they got ranked really high.
That's awesome.
So we'll see how this goes. The guys' names are Pork Chop
Like him.
and Jared Hazen. You know Pork Chop?
No, I just like the name.
Okay. Yeah, Pork Chop and Jared Hazen coming in at number 5. It's got Cleveland 3 points and puts them at 29 points for the season so far.
Everybody make some noise. Let's do it.
Which one's pork chop?
Hey, everybody, keep it going for Tropical Rainforest Whitaker. Pork Chop told me that he used to weigh over 400 pounds. I don't see anything wrong with that. The only thing I had a problem with is whenever you eat so much of a food that you have to take their name.
Jared looked like an Arabian Nights black market salesman. Like he sell flying carpets in Diagon Alley, but they only fly for 24 hours. And when the people come to get their refund, he be like, hell no, buddy, I told you, read the fucking instructions. What the fuck? You flying for 24 hours. Maybe you need recharge battery, maybe you broke it, I don't know. But my policy, you fly it, you buy it. Better Saudi, face ass boy.
Pork Chop told me that he lost all his weight from exercise. Was the exercise the Ozempic plunge?
Nice. Jared looked like a grown-up adopted kid. Like when you was a kid, your real mama didn't want you. So she took you to the Burger King play place, and when you went up inside the jungle gym, she went to the front counter to get an icy, and when the lady got done mixing the cherry with the Coke, your mama paid for the Frosty, but she left you. And you know, like, when the kid go to the top in that little Frosty bubble where they can see you, but you can't hear them, your real mama left you in there going, thong, 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 smelling like feet. You had to have a childhood to get that joke. But anyway, you keep on emailing your mama and writing her in her Facebook inbox, but she'll never respond to you because she don't know your real name, Jared, now. So she just send you the junk mail, spam folder face ass boy.
Thank you for that dissertation. Pork Chop told me that he was middle class, but his childhood sucked because a lot of people bullied him for having a backpack with wheels on it. In his defense, though, it was holding some very heavy snacks.
Jared looked like an alien troublemaker in the face. Like Gantu from Lilo and Snitch. Like you got your passport to be here from Men in Black headquarters, and they told you in order to blend in, you got to get a job. So you got a job as an airport baggage claim handler, but you got fired for smoking weed behind the airport. And then you got hired as the nigga inside the Akron Rubber Ducks costume, but you got fired for collecting gum from under the seats in the stands, trying to use it to harvest human DNA and clone us. So Will Smith kicked the door in at your apartment and took a shot at you, and he hit you in the side, and your face opened up to reveal a baby alien that said, "The galaxy is on Orion's belt, faced ass boy." Holy shit!
This is coming from South Carolina's nesting doll. You know? No, Pork Chop told me that he used to work for Paula Deen. Like, what was the job? Did you just follow slowly behind her so you could lick all the butter off her fingers? He said that he loved that job because he was able to get certified USDA.
Jared looked like an assistant football coach, but except they don't pay him to be here. He fucking one of the moms of one of the kids on the team, and the kids don't respect him. He'd be like, "Y'all need to get on defense." They'd be like, "Shut the fuck up, Jared. Quit trying to be my dad." Jared looked like he don't run the length of the field. He just stand at the 40 and go, "Come on, come on."
Thank you, Faddington Bear. When Pork Chop isn't doing comedy or trying to learn new life skills, he's volunteering at a local CrossFit gym as the tire that they flip.
Nice. Jared looked like a background Bible character.
You went over your time.
I don't know what a shepherd looked like, but Jared looked like if he had a robe on and a big stick and some homemade sandals, he could herd the fuck out of some sheep. Nah, face ass boy.
Well, that was one of the battles of all time. No, Cleveland, Pork Chop, and Jared. What'd you guys think?
I think that Pork Chop's jokes took all time. No, I think they were both fun. I never seen either of them before. You said they were both first
Yeah,
times.
first time.
I think it's
RBL.
awesome. Roast Battle got Shane Torres to battle Sam J.
That was great.
But yeah, Nate, you were right to ask which one is Pork Chop. It's not the one I was expecting.
It was the one I was.
Yeah.
I knew. I was on a show with a white pork chop on Long Island once.
I know 3 pork chops, and they all kind of resemble that one. So.
Yeah.
I guess it's one of those names that could be anyone,
Oh,
like
yeah.
John
Usually
or like.
usually just a fat guy.
Yeah.
Who's got,
I thought some of the jokes he had towards the end were like the end of his ramblings were hot, but he did I don't know if it was worth the payoff.
I think my favorite part of that battle was him doing all of his stuff, and you could tell he's just rolling with it. He's just in the zone.
Yeah.
And then the last 2 jokes, you could tell he was reading them.
Yeah.
It was like because he was slower and more like
Yeah.
the parents said or whatever. And it's like that was.
Well, at first, my first thought was oh, Pork Chop's got a little bit of what Big T has. I don't know if you've ever seen Big T battle.
Fucking love
Dude,
Big
that
T.
guy's like one of
Big T's one of my favorite people. That like I met him in L.A. once, but ever since I met him, I've seen him a bunch, and I think he's so goddamn.
He's also
funny.
one of the sweetest guys on the planet.
Yeah.
But he's really honing in like his thing.
Yeah.
He just had a battle against Sura and he murdered. But that's what I got out of it. And I was like, oh, this guy like makes his point and like goes off, and that's really where the
And
comedy
I
is.
love
He
that,
hides it.
I love that it's something different.
But you are right. Towards the end, it did seem like I was
And
like,
I thought that
oh,
was a
he
fun
had this,
dynamic.
like,
He did it, and he
Yeah.
was killing. And
And-
then you could tell he had to kind of
Yeah.
read, which is the
Yeah,
other
and
guy.
to be clear, we're making it sound like Pork Chop did something wrong, but he also he murked this guy.
No, yeah, he destroyed it. I was like the little, what is it, the Simpsons meme where it's like he's dead. Leave him, stop, he's dead. Like, yeah, that's why I was like, come on, player.
It's the same thing as Big T. It's like, what do you do with that though? When someone's just like has a diatribe, but also it's hitting. Like
Yeah.
the crowd, it's like building the crowd the whole
Well, I
time you're doing
mean-
it. It's like, you can't just be like, shut up.
Well, I mean, you start by writing better jokes.
I would love to see-
I would say
this
follow
guy
that.
would have bombed against anybody.
Yeah.
Like-
Who, Pork Chop?
No, the other guy.
Oh, his name is Jared.
Yeah. Sorry, Jared,
From
but yeah,
Subway.
they. I would love to see Pork Chop versus Lampley or Joda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Ryan.
yeah, let's not throw Pork Chop to the fucking wolves just yet.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. First battle?
Let's let him battle a couple like up and comers first. Get there,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
see where he's at.
Well, he
Yeah,
does
I'd
seem
say-
to have.
Don't ruin his fucking
Yeah.
potential by throwing him to the fucking
That's fair.
the fucking champs right
Some
away.
UFC
Yeah,
shit.
but he's a
yeah.
funny guy. The flying carpets thing was right from the jump. That, made
That
me
was
laugh out
awesome.
loud.
That was
yeah.
my favorite thing.
That
That
was
got me
great.
on the
The
side quick. Yeah.
Yeah, the Bible character thing was awesome.
Yes.
And that was awesome too. And that was just fucking 4 words or whatever, as opposed to the fucking
Yeah.
paragraphs. Which, hey, do your thing, player.
He does seem to have a style that he's working out though, which
He
is
does
awesome.
seem to have portion control or whatever. Sure.
Nice. Well, that got Cleveland some points this week. The next battle coming in at number 4 is the Wildcard Battle with this young man himself and Audrey Herbert, who's
Hebert.
from
Hebert.
Audrey Hebert, sorry, from L.A. Would you know Audrey?
Yeah, I battled that retort. The chick with needs.
Dan and Audrey, New York and L.A. picked up 2 points each for this, coming in at number 4.
All right. Roasting Audrey is hard because she's the granddaughter of the witches we couldn't burn. Audrey, how you look like both Gretel and the bitch with the candy house?
Dan has Tourette's, but you'd never guess by looking at him. Most people just think, wow, that guy screaming the N-word really has to pee.
I don't know about you guys, but I think Audrey seems kind of retarded. And believe me, I know retarded.
That's true. Dan and I both get called autistic a lot. I can't maintain eye contact. Dan can't maintain a job, a relationship, or a will to live.
Audrey has amazing hair because she's mostly head and shoulders. Audrey is so good at football that Trump made it illegal for her to compete against girls.
Dan, I don't think either of us needed a neck pillow for the flight over here. Dan somehow has like an Amish face and a lesbian haircut. You drive a Subaru made of wood.
How do we both look autistic and Amish? Are they all autistic now? All right, Audrey's from San Diego, moved to L.A. because she heard that that's where hot actresses live and figured that they need stunt doubles.
It makes sense for Dan to be here because that's like all Joe Rogan's favorite topics. Weird gray cryptids and men sneaking in women's bathrooms.
Audrey will sneak into your bathroom mirror. This is true about Audrey. She told me that she has a brother who's severely non-verbally autistic. Yeah. So at least someone in your family isn't a fucking bitch.
This is how I found out Dan's my brother. No, just kidding. lying. He'd be trying to fuck me if that were true.
Audrey's grandfather remarried to a Japanese woman, which made him happy and made her brother very happy.
All right. Yeah, Dan saved a lot of money on Father's Day gifts this year because his dad and his grandpa are the same person.
I think we can call it there.
All right. Keep it going, bro. Dan.
That was number 4. Dan and Audrey. They cut out the overtime. Dan says he's pretty upset about it. What'd you guys think?
Oh, dude, I think that was fucking fun. I loved what I've done. You know, like I said, I just met Dan today, but I've watched this shit for a while now. And I think it's fucking hilarious. And I know Audrey. I battled her before too. She's so funny. She's such a sweetheart. And that was awesome to see y'all do that, bro. Y'all fucking both killed it.
Thanks, dude.
I'm kind of pissed I didn't get to see the overtime. Now, sons of bitches.
Yeah. I don't. Who submits those battles?
I guess
Just
I
like a
don't
league
know.
thing?
Yeah, it's probably who knows.
Whatever.
Probably,
No,
I thought it was really good. I think you guys had a great dynamic. One thing I always think I say about Dan is that he is one of a kind. Like Dan's Dan. There is no other bouncy retard. but for him to be able to, he's really learned how to like play up his character, and figure out how to like get an audience. Like the pauses he takes. And like what he does on stage before he even starts talking, like you kind of fall in love with him before he even starts telling jokes.
That's one thing I wanted to say too, was I noticed that like the way you take your time, like you sit there and you're like,
yeah.
So she's a fucking booger eating bitch or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you give your timing is fucking.
Yeah, you do have great timing. It's
Thanks,
really,
guys.
yeah, you really know
Bro,
how to
and your
stay in
joke
the
writing is
market.
always so good.
Thanks,
The
guys.
dynamic is fun.
Oh,
Like,
stop.
she was
You're
like, "Oh,
making
you
me
look like
blush."
brother and sister."
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
I did want to say on that note, Audrey was super fun to work with, man. She also like leaned into everything in the way that made just the battle more fun. She played up. She totally got what her perception, the way people perceived her, and she played it up. Yeah, she also like leaned into like, yeah, I'm weird as fuck. Like,
Yeah, I've seen her grow a lot. Like she started doing it in San Diego, but she would come to L.A. every now and then she moved up there, and she's been doing it a lot. I battled her earlier this year, and she's fucking super sweetheart, and she works hard, and she's great at it. So it's good to see her battling some of the greats up in here and making her way up on the podcast and shit.
Yeah, amazing. Well, that got us and LA 2 points each. Coming in at number 3 is London. We have a young man making his first appearance on the podcast, Callum Ross, versus someone I think we all know, Helen K.
Yeah, no, before we get into that battle, I got to go get ready for the show to go battle the chick and hopefully make it on this podcast again. But y'all going to come tonight?
Yeah, I'll be
He'll be
Oh,
there.
hell yeah.
Yeah, I got to work on
All right,
this.
well, dude,
good luck at the cellar.
So
dude.
nice to meet both of y'all. I appreciate y'all. Sorry I can't watch the rest of them. Sure, they're all fat, stupid, and gay. See y'all later, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, brother. Nasty Nate, everybody.
Hello, hey everyone. This is Helen K. The K stands for keeping therapy in business. Helen is a Russian with mental health issues. Yeah, she has a not respecting the borderline personality disorder.
All right, this is Callum with 1 L. Luckily, I'm here to give him another one. Callum recently got fired and broken up with. So he's a sad sack who got sacked and is bad in the sack. And he also looks like a hacky sack. And also looks like he likes to have his balls kicked.
That's true. This is Helen K. The K stands for Kanye West. New song is a banger. Surprisingly, Helen is often described as a MILF, mentally ill lady frowning.
Callum, you look like the sound you make when you come is, oh man.
This is Helen K. The K stands for killing Ukrainians. Whenever I see Helen, she always reminds me of Russian things like, vodka. Like every time I see her, well, wow, I wonder if I had to drink a whole bottle to find her attractive.
Hey, give it up for this beta male and beta blockers. Callum is an uncle. He's not a fun uncle. He looks like the only balloon animal he can make is snake. And then he cries. So he's not a creepy uncle. He's a weepy uncle. The kids are like, you can touch us, just stop crying.
This is Helen K. The K stands for Kevin Spacey is innocent. A lot of people don't know this, but Helen's actually Jewish, which is crazy if you didn't know, because she actually looks like if Anne Frank escaped and started an OnlyFans.
And you look like you would pay for it.
It's very affordable. All right. This is true. This is true. Helen asked me actually to meet her for a drink, and just like a natural enemy, I ran. No, but seriously, Helen is gassed to be here, so it's good. It's great to have her on stage.
Callum actually wanted to donate to Aid for Palestine, but they said they don't accept sperm. All right. So Callum's best mate killed himself. Listen, it's not your fault, but you probably shouldn't have told him to hang in there. All right. It is a shame that Callum's friend will never see Callum succeed in comedy, but to be fair, neither will we.
So it's not my fault, it's your fault. He saw your act. This is Helen K. The other two Ks are silent. Helen tried to get into the feminist punk rock group Pussy Riot, but unfortunately she's less Pussy Riot and more Pussy Rot.
So Callum is bisexual, so he swings both ways, just like his mate.
Shit.
Yes, it's legal in this country. We're allowed to be bisexual, so...
Well, by being bisexual is the only box Callum ticks, except for the one next to reform.
Hey, all right, that's it.
London picks up 5 points with that battle, putting them at 19. What'd you think?
That was great. I want to talk shit because it ranked ahead of my battle. I love that.
I think it started a little bit weaker than I would have. You know what I mean? At the beginning, I was like, oh, I don't know how this got it, but they definitely.
Well, I think. I think I mean, I think it started weak on Callum's end. I think Helen came out of the gates pretty fast.
Yeah, there's also I think a little bit of like it's London, and there's some stuff I just don't not only understand their accent, but just little phrasings that I didn't. I wasn't with.
Yeah, and I just loved all that. I think there's something very funny about a Russian lady with a Russian accent saying you're bad at sex.
What is her home? Where is she based out of? London?
She's based out of London.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. They did seem like maybe they knew each other a little bit. They had a good dynamic.
Yeah.
The hanging joke.
That was amazing. I love the hanging joke. That's one of my favorite jokes all year. That was so funny.
Yeah. I was wondering when she goes that she swings back and forth. I was like, I didn't know where she was going to go with that. I thought she was just going to make a dick joke.
Yeah.
But then she said your mate who hung himself, and then doing it right after the other joke is perfect setup.
Yeah.
She's brutal, man. She was here and was pretty brutal to Irina as well.
Yeah, and you're saying that it makes sense. Helen bows there like Callum runs the show out there. Okay.
Yeah, damn. So he got murked on his own show.
I want to say, yeah, I'm glad that he came back towards the end because I didn't want to talk too much shit about someone who books one of these. But yeah, he did return. I was saying like, oh, little balls, like doing a running joke when you're losing is hard to do, but he did get them on his side. So good job there, Callum.
I thought they were great. I thought it was a great battle, and Helen is always she's always very impressive. Yeah.
We love Helen out here. We fucking we love you to come back. We'll pay the order fee, or I don't know.
Who do we want to put Helen against?
Everyone. I want to watch Helen battle everybody.
Yeah. Number 2 battle this week is out of Chicago. They picked up 6 points for this, putting them at 75. Nick Amica making his second appearance on the RBL podcast and battling Evelyn Troutman, also making their second appearance.
Nick invented fire. And then immediately singed off 1/3 of his hair.
Behold, Skeletor, the lady! Evelyn's here because a stick mated with another stick.
He knows that from making fire.
That's why it burns when you pee.
Roast battle is so easy, even Nick can do it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Evelyn's here because a pigeon stole her parents to use for her nest. No jokes, it's because of a cavalcade of serious mental illnesses.
Nick was excavated on the old grounds of the Chicago World's Fair.
Oh, Evelyn. Just relapse. Evelyn is a mime. I wonder if the walls inside your head are also padded.
Yeah, Nick actually broke us out of the asylum. If you're wondering what's going on right now, it's because we had a lobotomy pact. Nick is the guy who single-handedly rolled the stone in front of Jesus' tomb.
Evelyn has bird bones. I worry she'd be crushed under the weight of a harshly worded email.
storm chaser who's just there to try to have sex with the tornado. This is the time of year he starts hiding in ditches, waiting for love.
And you look like the one who gets thrown in the ditches.
I do. But tornadoes love him because he looks homeless. And he loves tornadoes because they sound like trains. And when you make love to a tornado, you only have to last up to like what, 10 minutes? He gets stiff every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Or every first Tuesday. I messed that one up. Your turn.
Evelyn wants a gun. Yes, she says it's to fight the fascists. We know it's for the other thing.
I can't argue with that. Nick was that guy in high school you were afraid was gonna bring an axe to school. Yeah.
If you turn Evelyn upside down, she looked just like the snake I used on my drain to finally unclog my shower. Last joke?
Yeah, I got big teeth for that. Okay. Last joke? Okay. Nick is 34, which means that next year he'll be old enough and mentally impaired enough to run for president.
Evelyn lives her truth. And her truth is that when they find her head first in an oven, nobody's going on the news going, wow, shocking. She was always so happy.
Give it up for them, everybody. Oh my.
Wow. Chicago coming in at number 2. Evelyn and Nick murdered. What'd you think?
I thought I thought Evelyn was really great out the gate. Lost a little bit of steam, but I did like the way that she started real good. And I kind of warmed up to Nick a little as it went on. In the beginning, I was kind of like, "Fuck this guy." The whole
Just
affectation,
his voice?
the overalls, the whole thing.
I do wonder if that's real. His cadence.
Yeah,
do
I
you
literally
think it's-
texted to try to find out this morning. I was like watching his other videos
was
to
it?
see if this is like I haven't gotten an answer, but he is like this in everything, like his stand up too.
I mean, bro, if you have a thing, it's like pork chop. You know what I mean? Like if you have a thing,
yeah, but
you
pork
have it.
chop, I was like, but pork chop's that's for sure who he is.
Yeah,
yeah.
That could be who I mean, look at
yeah.
his outfit. Look
Yeah.
at his face. I love this battle so much. I think the word economy is really what got me. Like the first thing she said got a massive pop, and she was just
Yeah.
like, he invented fire. That's all she had to say, and then he got a massive pop after being like, she has bird bones.
Yeah.
Like when someone can say something that's just like a statement and it's not even a full sentence and it gets them and you know exactly what they mean.
Yeah.
Like that to me is like some of the highest level roasting. I mean, I know it's not like, set up punchline clever, like hiding it, but when you can just like nail someone's thing in the fewest amount of words, like I love that. And I think that they did that really, really well. That was great. I think they crushed. I don't know how you feel.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
seem a little bit.
it's a very
You seem to disagree a little bit.
Well, I mean, I thought I mean, Nick did kind of win me over as it went on. Yeah, I did start a little like, like skeptical of the whole thing. I've seen, you know.
Yeah,
but
well, we have a guy that does that. That's a friend of yours that you hate. He hasn't made it on the pod, so you guys don't know who he is. But he's a battler around here that does a voice sometimes and not the other times,
Yeah.
and it is pretty infuriating to see.
And in fairness, Nick, I may have started a little too biased against him because even some of his jokes that were hitting, and when he was like saying Evelyn was like looks depressed, I don't know, she looks cool, she's killing it. I don't know why we're being so hard on Evelyn.
Well, Dan's weakness is women. Just surprised it's not a fat one he's defending. He's not in love with. Dan's always going to take the woman's side.
I love the and also I think also I didn't like the first comeback when she went I love the one when she made fun of him for like the sticks, and she's like, yeah, he knows because he invented fire. I thought that was awesome. And then I didn't like his UTI comeback so much. I thought
burns
that
when you
was
pee.
forced.
Yeah, there's a couple. Sometimes that does happen in roasting where someone like is trying to have a comeback and they make like a loose association, but it doesn't necessarily like make sense.
Yeah, no, I mean it was in the moment, so I get that.
It got a pop
It
because
was
of like
close.
cadence.
It didn't get a
but
pop.
it's like it's because you burn
that's
while
a hot
you pee.
room. That's why there was a noise.
Well, we're also biased against Chicago being in the East Coast.
I mean, again, she murdered Evelyn, like legit. Yeah,
that I think that, dude. I was very, very entertained. I thought they had a really good back and forth. And you got to give Chicago credit, man. They do put on a good show. The production is top notch. I thought that I really, really enjoyed watching that battle. I have no problem with it being second either. I think it definitely makes sense to be this high. It just makes me think of what Denver pulled off.
No, I saw the Denver battle's nuts. It makes sense. That's number one. It's very good.
Well, that's
and and again, I'm not saying I have an issue with the placement. I did think it was very entertaining. But I thought that I guess we can watch the end to see who won. I think Evelyn like pulled it out.
Yeah, Evelyn definitely won that. I think.
Yeah,
great job, Chicago.
Yeah.
Well, then let's get into Denver. Denver coming in at number 1, gaining 7 points, which puts them at 11 points.
Yeah, it's really we can talk more about it later, but the Denver is hopefully they really figured it out because they have a lot of very good battlers. It's a bummer that they're like you're saying 7, like making fun of them, but Denver's got a really talented roster. And I think I'm hoping that they I think technical issues might be some of their thing, but
you think it's like production stuff, or do you
I
think that
it's
Denver
not,
just
like,
doesn't have a big
enough
roster?
and like no, their roasters are great. Last year they had a really solid run. I think that like they've switched venues. It was like kind of some like behind the scenes stuff is more why they're not making more noise this year. I'm a big fan of the Denver roster.
Yeah, this battle is between Adam Gilliand and Paige Wesley. Paige has actually put up 25 points for the Bay just by herself this season. So the Bay picks up 3.5, bringing them to 73 after this battle. But this is Denver, number 1 battle of the week.
Go for that guy, everybody. Guys, you might notice that Paige did not walk up to her typical walk-up music. Unfortunately, our in-house tuba player passed away. I was going to say, Paige looks like she takes a neck pillow with her to take a shit.
Well, first of all, sometimes it takes a while, and I want to be comfortable. Secondly, thanks for going first. I love seconds. Adam's so tall, it looks like he could pick fruit with his knees.
Paige looks like she's about to give birth to the next Rizzler.
I promise to do it in a Costco. Adam's originally from Alabama, and he's actually the best battler to come out of Alabama. I think that's why y'all lost the Civil War. Adam is so unathletic that 7 years ago is his high school basketball record.
Yeah, you know, as a tall guy, I do get a lot of questions that black guys get. You know, people. me like, did you play basketball? Can you dunk? But I think the only thing that I have in common with black guys is that I think Paige looks beautiful to me.
Thank you so much. I assume it's because I'm the height of a child. Adam is 6'8" with an 8-foot wingspan. That's like Michael Phelps proportions. The only difference is he has to beg people to breaststroke.
Paige, more like a freaking packet, yo. Her father named her Paige because she has 3 useless holes.
Women on the train.
God, that was fun. Paige, thanks for taking a break from tapping your Stanley Cup with acrylic nails. Growing up, Paige used to complain that kids would look down on her. But that's how seesaws work.
Wow. Wow.
That was great. I would have told a joke like that, but it was on the top shelf. I didn't get up there. Adam's sister died of an overdose. And the last time I saw Adam was at Netflix, where he had gotten way too high because he took an edible from Steve Urkel. Because for Adam, taking too many drugs is always a family matter.
Anna would have loved that joke. She would have. That was really good. Paige's husband got a foot fetish. Lucky for him, he'll have one for himself in a jar soon. The first time they had sex, he couldn't find the G-spot. Just the remote, his wallet, his keys, a lollipop.
That's all right. He knows that girth is better than length.
Wow, Adam murdering.
Yeah, I love that. I have no issue with that being number one. And I said earlier that I love the Denver roster, and when I had made that calculation in my head, I hadn't even considered that. He might be their champ. Sorry if I'm wrong about that. Sorry if I'm not wrong and we forgot to mention earlier. But yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, you felt like we watched them find their chemistry in real time.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that, and it's crazy for him to crush because Paige is also phenomenal. She's been in 9 number 1 battles since her 13th time on the pod. So looking at that before, not really knowing either one of them, I really thought Paige was going to come out swinging, which she did. Both did amazing, but Adam really, Adam had some fucking bangers.
That's the thing. That's when you got both, because we had Femi and Nick earlier, and they're such good targets. Paige is that, but also she writes really good jokes.
She had some really good jokes, and she also leaned into all the weight stuff.
Yeah,
really, really well. I mean, the comeback where she's like, "I use one for eating."
Yeah,
that's hilarious. But I mean, Adam had
that was nuts.
Savage,
yeah, that was so good.
I have no problem. I mean, the writing in this battle was just phenomenal. So the fact, because I honestly energy wise, I could see how Chicago might have got number 1. just because they were bang, 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 and it's a hot show. But the writing in this one was just so amazing. I mean, Adam, I'm very, very impressed. You think he's the champ? I'm not positive either.
No,
so
I'm saying I think he might be. I could be wrong, and that's our bad for not doing our research. But Adam, man, if you're not the champ, if we found out you were the champ, we wouldn't be surprised. I think you could be the champ in a lot of cities.
Yeah.
Killer stuff, dude.
Come out to New York, dude.
Yeah.
Come out to New York and battle Andrew Manning.
Yeah.
We'd love to have you.
Tell everyone, come here, do battle 7 people on one show. Make the most of your trip.
Battle 7 people on one show like you just did. Boom, roast battle. Wow, great week of battles.
Great job, both. That was great. Much better than the last time we did this. So I think last week we needed you guys to step it up a little bit, but you guys, this was great at the top. I guess we liked all 7 battles this week, right?
I think they were all great. I think they all deserve to be high up. Obviously, you feel the same way. You're in one of them, but I also think the order all made sense. So I think great week, dude. Congrats, Adam, too. It really just blew me away.
Yeah.
Evelyn, too.
Yeah.
A lot of people did. Great week. I just got a text from Rob Rigo, and he says that Nate Welch is upstairs listening to Eminem getting hyped for his roast battle. So, in case anyone wants to.
Shout out, congrats Denver on #1 battle of the week. We'd love to see more of you guys. Give me some Phil Corridor. I haven't seen him this year. Give me some Jeff Stonich. Give me some more Jake to Pizza. You guys are great. I hope that we get much more of you guys.
Yeah. Shout out Pork Chop. All right, let's do the standings. I have them right here. So in the U.S. West, Los Angeles is at #1 with 90.5 points, followed by the Bay Area with 73 and Austin 40.5, and then Denver you just saw coming in at 11.
But no LA appearance this week. Huh, interesting. New York hosts the pod, and they don't put themselves on.
They know it was good for him. Well, we had Nasty Nate. He represented LA this week. U.S. East, obviously we're leading the pack at 79.5 points. Should be higher. Chicago at 75 points, Cleveland at 29, and Atlanta at 11. International West, we have Barcelona at the top of that with 43 points. We have Scotland with 33.5, Vancouver at 6, and Toronto at 4. International East, Manchester's leading that, 45 points. London at 19, Tokyo at 17, and Sydney at 3 points. In the U.S. wild card,
I was going to shout out London for being the only international battle featured this week.
Yeah, is that rare?
They usually Manchester puts up numbers. Manchester is very solid, and Tokyo is usually in there somewhere, but. They do. These are 2 scenes that I do think most of their points come from, and Barcelona too. Yeah, and all 3 of these scenes, kind of most of their points come from like a few people, and if they don't have one in the battles, sometimes it's a little hard.
Well, shout out Helen K and Callum.
Yeah, we love Helen, killer stuff. Of course, Callum, great job too.
U.S. wild card, Chicago is at the top of that, 75 points. Real close, tight race there with Bay Area at 73 points. They just needed one more battle to catch up there. Austin's at 40.5 points, and Cleveland's at 29 at the bottom of the U.S. wild card. International wild card, Scotland's up top with 33.5 points. London at 19 points, Tokyo 17, and Vancouver 6. And in the race to avoid relegation, Atlanta looks safe for now with 11 points. We have Vancouver coming in at 6, Toronto coming in at 4, and right behind them we have Sydney at 3.
Yeah, Sydney, you gotta submit some more battles, guys. I'm not even sure they submitted one this week. It's been a few weeks where they didn't. Yeah,
I'd like to see what some Australian roasters seem like. I feel like they'd be a little bit more brutal.
It's a bummer too, because the first week they had a pretty solid battle that was well produced. We thought maybe they'd be making some more noise this year.
Yeah,
and there was a lot of excitement too because the originally was an Austin scene, and they wrangled. There was some drama in Australia. Or the main battlers weren't doing that show. Instead, they were doing the Sydney show, and then they got the show. They got the league placement, so we were hoping for a little more. It might be one of our bigger disappointments of the year, but for me, biggest disappointment of the year is Denver because I love you guys, and I think that you should be on the show more.
Now, if we let's say we lose Sydney this season, is a team going to be brought up from the?
Yes, it'll be in all likelihood either Hartford or. shit, I wish I was more on top of this. I think Phoenix is. I could be totally wrong. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not super up to date on RBL. I'm sorry, Mike Eden. Sorry, sorry, Charity.
Yeah, Mike would know. Hit up Mike Eden. We'll figure out. Yeah, I just wanted to know if it was like a Premier League situation where they'd be switching out one of the the cities.
Yeah.
Okay, well, sick. We look forward to it. Check out RBL.live. That's going to launch soon if you want to watch unedited and uncensored episodes and battles from all over the world.
Yeah, and and if you're in New York, come to a show. We have shows every week.
Yes.
We have a monthly show in Stamford, Connecticut. If you live in Connecticut, we have we have come say hi. We live in. We're around in Astoria, fucking.
Yeah. The fuck was that?
I don't know, man.
You really petered out there, buddy.
Yeah, I usually have more plugs than this. I don't know. Pop Collar doesn't happen anymore. My special's over. Okay, we recorded. We recorded my birthday special in roast. No plans for a release date yet, but keep an eye out for that. I think it went pretty well, right?
Yeah. And I guess follow everyone on other YouTube channels. We're gonna start a podcast soon for the New York one, just so we can you guys can get to know some of the New York battlers. That's really it. Thanks for listening. RBL Weekly. That's it.